Okay, so I wanted to cover my first week of fruitarianism. Well, I didn't go 100% the way I hoped I did. Well, actually, technically the first actual week, like to Monday, yes, I did. But I kind of blew it last night. I'm not going to even lie or anything. I'm going to be totally honest. I ate a burger last night. Now, it was really wrong and I shouldn't have done it. And, but I did, and there's nothing really that you can do besides just, oh well, and move on, right? So, kind of fell off the wagon, getting back on, here I am. Kind of been guilty today, like, you know, like that kind of like feeling like, ugh, like I really shouldn't have done that. But, like, whatever, like, what can you do? So, I'll probably get like a lot of little hate messages for this or something. But, so, other than that, it's been great. I mean, like, seriously, I know this sounds stupid because it's only a week into it, but, I've actually, like, felt a lot happier this past week. Like, I haven't felt down or anything, like, feeling bad or, like, depressed or anything because, I don't know, like, I always kind of had that little bit, like, you know, I mean, I know everybody kind of feels sad and, you know, depressed at times in their life, but, like, after I had the twins, after I had Alec and Ajax, my youngest two sons, January 2009, after that C-section, I had it so bad. And I basically, like, dealt with it for the last couple of years, well, almost 3 years now. It'll be in January of next year. You know, and I just dealt with it. I didn't want to be on medications or anything because I've always been like, I won't even take like Advil or Tylenol or anything unless it's like really serious, like migraine or something like that. So I didn't want to go on a medication or anything for it, and I didn't. And I just kind of suffered through it, and not so silently. And, you know, my husband's been very patient as far as that goes, and you know, so here I am. Is it as easy as that? Is it a psychological thing? Is it an actual biological change? I mean, I couldn't tell you. If it's psychological, then whatever. Like, you know, if it means, like, if changing my diet means that I'm psychologically healthier, you know, then whatever. You know, like, it doesn't matter to me. So, I guess just maybe it's like, I mean, I don't even know. Honestly, I'm not even going to speculate. I'm just going to, you know, take it as it is and I guess enjoy it. So, but that's really been my first week. I mean, besides that, I found, I'm just going to add into this, buying fruits and vegetables. Now, when I first did my first shopping for the fruits and everything, I decided to go to our local store, which is the H-E-B, because Texas has like, it's like Walmart and H-E-B, but I try to shop H-E-B. Well, H-E-B, they had, like, okay, the watermelons, for example. Like, I can get a big watermelon, and it's like $7, and it's like this big, like that big. Okay, now to me, $7 for that is like a little on the pricey side. Like, so I don't think it's worth $7. Now, like the little ones, and I mean like little, like the 1-person watermelons is like 3 something. And then the in-between ones that are like that big is like $4.75, which is like insane to me. So I don't buy the watermelons from the grocery just because it's so expensive. So the flea market, which the people come from Mexico and they sell like extra stuff or whatever that they got that I guess wasn't sellable for the local like fruit packing people or whatever. And they sell it. So I got a box of 12 mangoes for $4. Now at the local grocery store at H-E-B, it sells for 77 cents a mango, which is like insane to me. So I think I did really good. I was really happy with that. The big ones, the one that I was telling you was like $7 for a watermelon. It was like $3 at the flea market. So I'm looking forward to this weekend, and hopefully going and buying like a little bit more of that stuff, because that's gonna be pretty awesome. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I was really happy about that. Everybody knows the whole cantaloupe scare right now because of listeria or whatever. It was 97 cents a cantaloupe at the store, so I picked up like 7 or 8 of them, and so I've been eating a lot of cantaloupe lately. The melons are really good for you because they're really high in iron, like especially watermelon. I'm like classic, you know, anemia case. So I've been like loading up on the watermelons and stuff, trying to keep like a good iron, I guess, intake. Like, I don't know, I don't want to. So maybe that's been a reason why I've been feeling happier. Maybe it's because like maybe getting more iron in my system. Maybe this past week, because I ate a lot of watermelons this past week. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've eaten like 5 or 6 watermelons, which isn't a lot to some people, but I mean, this is like up till Monday because I ran out of watermelons. We had a hard time deciding how many watermelons to get, so we just got a couple. But it's not like you can go to like the flea market during the week or something and just like go pick up more. So, but yeah, so that was pretty awesome. But I don't really have any like, I guess like tips. Like I was kind of hoping to like maybe have like some tips or something on like shopping for this, because I know they can be really difficult, and you know, initially it can be pretty expensive, especially if you don't know where to shop. Like just because it's cheaper to shop at one place, like it's cheaper to shop at HEB for the prickly pears, and I'm gonna get into prickly pears right now because if you have prickly pears available to you, like it can be, they're so delicious. And it's kind of weird because like you peel the skin off, right? And then the inside of the meat, like where the skin is on, is like thicker. So if you cut that prickly pear down the center, in fact, I think, I don't know how to pause this, but if you cut it down the center, I'm gonna get one, I'll show you. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so here is the prickly pear, right? So you can see, okay, there's a prickly pear. I just cut it, so it's going to be a little runny. But there is the inside of it. You see it? Now, I can take out, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, you see like this is the seeds right here, right? And then out here is the skin. See right here? Okay, like if you skin this right here, the inside skin that I have peeled back right here, that's like, it's like almost like a salty, sour flavor. And then the meat on the inside, which has seeds, I just like kind of mush it in my mouth and like swallow it because I like the seeds don't really bother me. But you can like eat the seeds if you want. Super good. Like it's like the inside is like a lightly sweet flavor. Super great, inexpensive, 5 for $1 from the grocery. Or if you want, you can just, I mean, if you live in an area with a freaking load of cactuses like around here, you can just like walk down the sidewalk and like grab a few from your neighbor, and I bet they'd be more than happy to share. Those are really great. I've been loading up on those. They're really good for you. Then I got the jicama. As you can see, I already like half of it. Like this thing is so good. And my husband had told me about this before, but I really hadn't like taken much of an interest in it because it really didn't matter to me either way. But these are really good. Now, the man at the grocery, there was an old guy in the grocery section, and I asked him because I was like, I didn't even know how to pick these out. So, like, always ask the old people, like, they always know everything. So, he said, don't pick a big root. Now, this one was like, this is half of the actual size that it was. But, I mean, they'll get, like, you'll see some in there, and they'll be, like, this big. Don't get those. Get the smaller ones. Get a small one. Small to medium size, but don't, like, go, don't get, like, a huge one, because they won't be as sweet. They actually has, like, a sweet flavor, and it kind of reminds me, a lot of people say, like, a water chestnut. And I guess a water chestnut is actually pretty Pretty accurate, I guess, but it kind of reminds me of a potato too. Like if you cut a raw potato in half or something, like it's kind of be like this. But this is really good. And it's like it's gonna have like a skin on the outside, and you can just like, so you can just like peel that skin off. You see that? It's kind of a thicker skin. You don't need a potato peeler or anything. You can just kind of dig your finger in there and then peel that skin off, and it'll just come straight off. So really easy. These are cheap. This was like 60 cents or 50 cents or something for like one, and you can pick whatever size you want or whatever. But like I said, like try to go for a smaller one. You'll get like a sweeter jicama from those. Now I don't really know how many people have these available to them in the grocery, but to you people in Texas, these are going to be awesome for this sort of diet. So I mean, there's a lot of great finds. You know, I think, I'm not positive. I mean, I haven't gone into it extensively, so I won't say this for sure, and I probably shouldn't say it at all. But I think all melons have pretty much the same amount of, like, minerals and vitamins and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I would say just kind of go for the cheaper fruit. I don't think you can really go wrong. I mean, I wouldn't just eat one thing, but, you know, like, you know, there's cheaper ways to go about it, and that's what I'm learning right now. And I mean, I'm like a week and a half into this. It'll be 2 weeks on Monday. So, you know, I have a lot to learn, and 30 bananas a day has been really awesome. I joined on there and I'm still getting to know the community, but I mean, every community has its people that are like a little hard to get along with. But, you know, if you try and everything, you know, it can be really cool and really awesome. But I've met a lot of people, a lot of support on the site. It's been really great. Been kind of keeping up a lot with the durian rider, and he's been pretty cool. Like, I actually really enjoy watching his videos. They're way more interesting than my videos. I know my videos are boring and kind of suck. I'm sorry. I'm hoping they'll get better as I go. But he's been really awesome. He's had a lot of information. One of the things that he's been covering is dates. And I should have brought them with me. I won't get up again. But the dates are really good. They're really sweet. And one of the things that he pointed out was that, like, they're too good, like, as a good for you food, I guess. That, like, maybe, like, you shouldn't eat them so much or whatever. But, you know, like he pointed out, they're really awesome, really good foods. So, like, you can basically eat as much dates, bananas, you know, so it doesn't matter. Like, you can just, like, you know, just go, like, all out. When it comes to fruit, you can't eat too much of it. Eat as much as you want. You should never be hungry, you know, so, and that's just really what I've stuck with. I have not gained weight. I was eating, like, an entire watermelon. One of them told me was like 1,600 calories or something. And that was just, I ate one watermelon that day, like one entire watermelon myself that day. I mean, I'll eat like 4 mangoes, like 8 bananas, like some prickly pears, some of the jicama, like, I don't know, like, I don't really count how much of each, but I was going through a lot, like, like a lot. Like, really expensive. Like, it was getting expensive. But the mangoes were pretty cheap, thankfully. I mean, if I had paid full price for that, like, that would have been insane. But just eat as much as you want of the fruits. And I like to add spinach to my shakes and stuff like that. Like, I always think that's really good. So, but that's just my update for this week. It was really awesome, really fun. Only a week and a half into it. Hopefully the rest of my life to go, and we shall see where this goes. I did lose my wallet Tuesday, though, and I didn't realize it till yesterday. I guess I lost it after I bought the cantaloupes and everything. And I somehow lost it between ringing up my stuff and paying for it and getting to my van. I don't know. I mean, as you guys already know, I've got 3 small children, and so it's kind of funny at the grocery store trying to make sure you have everybody and everything. So that's the first time I've ever lost anything that was really important, which totally sucks. And I just wanted to add that, even though nobody even cares. But, yeah, so I have to, like, I don't know, it's just ridiculous. So I don't know how this coming week's going to go, because it's going to take a week for me to get my new card. So, well, I'll see how that goes for grocery shopping or whatever. But I guess I'll just leave you guys there, and hopefully I guess do another of these videos in like a week or so. I wouldn't do another hooping video because my last one totally blew, so we'll see. But thanks you guys for watching, and I can't wait to do another video and talk to you guys more about this. So I'll see you guys later.